She doesn't trust herself, so she literally can't trust you. She doesn't want you to have contact with any girl. She just wants you to be on your own always. What's up, pals? Welcome back to my channel. So the first video I actually made on this topic, I actually talked about the 10 reasons why you shouldn't date him. And some of you guys came into my DM and you're like, why would I talk about a topic like that? Like I was exposing you all. So you all agree you all are playboys. You all guys agree you all are chat. But in this video today though, I'm going to be talking about something directly opposite. If you haven't seen the previous video, the 10 reasons why you shouldn't date him, I'll leave the link in the description button so you can definitely check that out. Please make sure to check that out. Before I get into today's video, I want you to take 5 seconds and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel, bruv. Subscribe to this channel, sis. Please subscribe. And if you've done that, I'm grateful. I love you. Thank you. So I'll just get right into today's video. So the first reason why you shouldn't date her is if she's a jealous freak. Like if she's excessively jealous, doesn't want to see you with anyone else. She doesn't want to see you talking to anyone else. She doesn't want you to have contact with any girl. She just wants you to be on your own always. She just wants to be the only girl in your life. If you have girlfriends that are just like work colleagues, she's always going to swoop around to make sure that they're just work colleagues. They are not anything else. It's going to be so frustrating dating somebody like that. So you definitely don't want to date a girl who is like so all up in your business. You definitely don't want to date her. The second reason why you shouldn't date her though is if she's insecure. She doesn't have confidence in herself. She doesn't believe that you love her enough to just be with her alone. She feels like you have other girls out there. She doesn't love herself. She doesn't trust you. She doesn't trust herself, so she literally can't trust you. An insecure girl will check through your phone. You're in the bathroom, she's gonna snoop through your phone, wanting to know who you're calling, who is calling you, who you're talking to, who you're texting with. She's gonna go through your debit history to know if you sent money to any girl or if you bought any other girl's stuff. She wants to know where you are at every point in time. If you tell her you're the guy, she's gonna call the guys and ask them, is he there? She just wants to make sure that you're not hanging out with any other girl. Trust me, it can be so frustrating dating somebody that is insecure. You're gonna always constantly want to reassure her that you're down for her, and it can be quite exhausting. It can be really exhausting. If you find out that she has low self-esteem and it extends to the relationship, please definitely don't date her. This whole reason why you shouldn't date her, and I mentioned this in my previous video, is if she always compares you with her ex. She's always gonna say, Michael did this, Michael does this way, Michael doesn't talk to me this way. If for example her ex's name is Michael wouldn't shout at me. In my previous relationship I was this out. It can be so exhausting. At some point in the relationship, you're subconsciously going to want to start acting like the ex. You're going to want to make sure that, okay, this is how the ex does it. Okay, I should do it this way because she prefers it this way and not the way I really want to do it. If you find out that she's always comparing you to her ex, like she's always wanting you to behave exactly the way the ex used to behave, then you really don't want to date her. The fourth reason why you shouldn't date her is if she's materialistic. I know you guys are going to like this. If she's materialistic, always asking you for money, even when you're like down and you're broke, she doesn't care. She just wants you to give you money. She just wants you to give you money for her hair, money for her weaves, money for this, money for that. She's always asking you for money, always trying to rip you off. Bruv, please don't date her. If she wants to get stuff, if she wants to live the lavish lifestyle, then she should get a job. Sis, get a job. I'm not saying you shouldn't spend on your girl, but I'm saying if she doesn't understand that at some point in the relationship you can actually be broke, or you're not just financially stable enough to actually give to her the stuff that she needs at the point, then bruv, don't date her. Girl that really loves you wouldn't always ask you for money. This is definitely subject to debate because I know some people will disagree, but it's true though. So if she's always excessively asking you to give her money for unnecessary things, girls are expensive. Yeah, but if she wants to live the expensive lifestyle, she should be able to fund at least some part of it, if not entirely all of it. So if she's always asking you for money, always trying to rip you off, even when it's really not necessary, please definitely do. You're gonna end up broke. She's gonna drain you, bruv. She's definitely gonna drain you. You don't want to be in that kind of relationship, so please don't date her if she's excessively always asking you from men. Fifth and final reason why you shouldn't date her is if she's not understanding. She doesn't understand your goals. She doesn't understand your aspirations. She doesn't understand what you want out of life. She doesn't even understand anything about you. She doesn't understand your goals. She doesn't understand your aspirations. She doesn't understand your dreams. All she cares about is herself. She doesn't understand your belief system. She doesn't understand your financial strength. She doesn't understand anything about you. You guys don't vibe. You guys are in contrast over things. You guys don't like the same things. You guys don't like the same movie. You try to explain things to her over and over again. It's like she's not getting what you're saying. She's not getting the gist. Your girlfriend should be able to understand you, understand what kind of person you are, understand what you're talking about when you're talking, understand where you're coming from when you're like talking. Okay, if she doesn't understand, she doesn't even make an effort to understand you. So definitely don't date her if you find out that she's not an understanding person. You wouldn't want to be in the kind of relationship. It's so unhealthy and frustrating. Okay, that's it, guys. To come to the end of this video, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back next week with another video. Stay tuned and please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notification buttons, like this video. I'll be back soon with another video. I love you. You know I love you, pals. I definitely love you.